Köszöntöm Önt a Magyar Turisztikai Ügynökség nevében. Engedje meg, hogy a következő percekben munkatársaim közreműködésével egy virtuális utazásra hívjam Önt, mely során Magyarország 1000 csodája közül mutatunk be néhány ismert és kevésbé ismert rejtett kincset. Bízom benne, ajánlásaink segítik munkáját, és új gondolatokkal inspirálódva érdekes, vonzó terméket tud majd összeállítani. Tartson velünk, ismerje meg országunkat!
Welcome to the heart of Europe. We're so excited to begin your journey in Budapest, a vibrant and diverse capital. Budapest is a treasure waiting to be discovered, a city that's managed to preserve an authentic historical atmosphere while at the same time evolving into a modern, innovative and vibrant European metropolis. Beyond the fine examples of built and natural heritage, grand buildings and long-established thermal baths, travelers revel in the rich gastronomic variety, discover great fashion creations, and have access to spectacular works of art. The city offers so many interesting attractions, not only for visitors seeking its vibrant, diverse cultural life, but also for those who want to feel the city's atmosphere on a more leisurely basis. It is no coincidence that very few cities can boast as many as 3 World Heritage Sites. Each of these can be reached in Budapest with a comfortable stroll. The first one is the Buda Castle district with its medieval houses, Matthias Church, the Old Royal Palace and the Fisherman's Bastion, which offers a spectacular view of the city. The second site is the Heroes Square, an iconic location of Budapest, and Andrássy Road, which leads there, as well as the Millennium Underground Railway. The third World Heritage Site is located in the heart of the city, the beautiful banks of the Danube on the Pest and Buda sides enclosed between Szabadság and Margaret bridges. Budapest can also be explored from the beautiful and majestic river Danube, splitting the city in 2 on boats and ships of various types and sizes. For an extra special treat, consider dining along the river, complete with entertainment as you sail away and experience the sights from a unique vantage point. If you're looking for cultural experiences, Budapest is your capital. A destination where a new authentic discovery is waiting for you all year round. The National Gallery has the largest public collection of Hungarian fine art, while the Museum of Fine Arts exhibits masterpieces of each era of universal arts. Do not miss the exhibitions of the House of Terror Museum, which pay tribute to the memory of the victims of the 20th century dictatorships. One of the most special sights to discover are the halls of Europe's second largest parliament, where you can also catch a glimpse of the crown jewels. But if you would rather take a stroll in the distinct diverse streets, you will likely encounter many works of street art. Enormous wall paintings representing Puskás and modern Hungarian grey cattle, and look for the amusing Kolotko sculptures. There's even an urban scavenger hunt you can take part in. The spirit of Hungarian innovation is vibrant. In fact, did you know that matches, vitamin C, and the ballpoint pen were invented by Hungarians, as well as the Rubik's Cube, which is one of the most popular logical games in the world? Fortunately, Budapest is easier to navigate than solving the Rubik's Cube. Its public transport network makes travel in the city fast and convenient, and beyond that, there are so many exciting vehicles to try out, such as the chairlift, funicular and the Underground Railway that was the first railway in Europe and the second in the world. So where should we travel with all these vehicles? Practically anywhere. Budapest attractions are endless, from the beautiful river, parks, hills, mountains, museums, forests, lookout stations, incredibly exciting concert halls and theatres such as the Palace of Arts and the open-air theatre on the Margaret Island. It pays to get out early in Budapest. You may want to catch the rays of the rising sun at dawn from a stand-up paddleboard before the boat traffic begins, But of course, if you want to take it more leisurely, there are so many fun options. Consider the Buda Hills, which are waiting to be hiked, with a route for nearly any fitness level, but all providing lovely views of nature. And it doesn't stop there. Discover uniquely rich cave systems located under the hills of Buda, opening up an amazing underground world of minerals, while the quadricycles on Margaret Island, situated in the center of the Danube, make it easy for friends or even the entire family to pedal together. So after you try the quadricycle on Margaret Island with your family, head over to the Palatinus swimming pools and take a dip. There is even a small wildlife park on the island where you can interact with native Hungarian animals up close. And if you're interested in seeing animal species from around the world, the Budapest Zoo is absolutely your destination. It is one of the most beautiful zoos in Europe, which was expanded 2 years ago with new attractions and experiences in connection with the Year of Families, renewed playgrounds and theme parks. Moving on from nature to the natural sciences, the Palace of Miracles offers truly exciting wonders for everybody, from the youngest to the oldest. Groups of family and friends will have lots of fun at the indoor water park at Aquaworld Resort Budapest with 15 pools and 11 slides. As long as we're on the topic of water, let's not forget about health and medical tourism, as Hungary truly is a heaven for wellness and restorative opportunities. More than 10 thermal baths in Budapest acquire their water from more than 100 thermal sources with varying temperatures and therapeutic effects. With both outdoor and indoor pools, the baths are open all year round, and the variety is reflected not only by their therapeutic effect and the range of services, but also by their style in the image of preserved historical elements of Turkish and Roman-style baths. The rich history and culture of Budapest is not only reflected by its style and architecture and thermal baths, but also by one of the city's and the country's main attraction, gastronomy. Chefs here infuse high-quality basic ingredients, good skills, commitment and world-famous hospitality. And these are the pillars that characterize Hungarian restaurateurs, enjoyed in all fashions from street food to traditional dishes all the way to fine dining. Always evolving and accommodating the dietary demands of the day, you'll be happy to know most restaurants are prepared to handle an array of special requests, so guests who are sensitive to certain foods and ingredients can rest assured that they'll never be short of mouth-watering choices of foods. Hungarian dishes are best complemented by excellent local wines, including the outstanding sweet wine Asu from the Tokaj wine region, which you'll easily find on the lists of some of the world's most elegant restaurants, and it will come as no surprise. And if you find yourself acquiring a taste for these blends, you can always venture to authentic wine bars where experts will assist you in tasting outstanding wines from 22 Hungarian wine regions. Enjoy a glass of wine or mix it with soda as a spritzer, and don't miss to dive into the taste of local beer made by craft breweries. The many sky bars also offer a special experience. Their open terraces provide amazing views of the city and colorful rooftops in the Art Nouveau style. And when the sun goes down, the vibrant Budapest nightlife starts. There are countless indoor and outdoor clubs and bars open until dawn, awaiting partygoers and those wanting to spend a pleasant evening in the city. So many of the ruined pubs around the city are worth a visit, and they are fascinating, set in abandoned buildings with an inner courtyard, making it the perfect escape under the open sky. There are many other forms of recreation in the form of different festivals, and it can be said that everything has its own festival here in Budapest. The spectrum spans palinka, wine, beer, pop music, classical music, folklore and art festivals and beyond. Greater Budapest is an easy, short hop, making it a perfect day trip for adventure seekers. The Danube Band, which can be reached with a pleasant boat cruise, offers everything that is essential for a great day out. History enthusiasts, for example, will find the medieval castles, tiny churches, and Hungary's largest basilica captivating. Those who are in the romantic mood will find the small, Mediterranean-style streets and outstanding examples of Baroque architecture perfect, while nature lovers can experience the mountains, valleys, waters and springs on foot, by bike or the small railway. This small town, a jewel of the Danube Band, has a unique atmosphere and offers a rich variety of experiences in one place. Hidden streets beckon to be explored, through which one can discover charming restaurants, churches, museums and shops, and the true highlight is the open-air ethnographic museum, which offers an exciting and interactive historical experience of everyday lives in various Hungarian regions. Try your hand at a traditional craft, especially good for team building activities, and take in the showcase houses that provide views of homes from 8 different regions of Hungary, which exhibit original forms of life from the 18th to the early 20th century. Bishograd is one of Hungary's smallest settlements. The small town evokes the golden age of the Hungarian kingdom with the ruins of the Renaissance Palace of King Matthias and the historical exhibition and wax museum in the citadel. Looking down from the castle, the Danube Band offers a breathtaking panorama. From March to October, medieval tournaments are held with the element of humor, and we can also try out our skills in archery and the throwing of iron stars. When dining in the local Renaissance restaurant, you'll enjoy the atmosphere of the distant past. Medieval dishes are served by waiters dressed in original historical clothing with the accompanying music of a lyre. The biggest attraction in Esztergom is truly enormous. The Esztergom Basilica, the largest religious building in Hungary, impressively rises above the Danube. The oldest stone castle in Hungary is located next to the basilica, awaiting visitors seeking a deeper experience of the distant past. The majestic Kovich castle is the most famous attraction of Gödöllő, a Baroque palace received by the esteemed Queen Elizabeth, better known as Sissi, and Franz Joseph as a coronation gift. It is possible to admire the building with Sissi as a tour guide. The palace also contains a renovated theatre hall that was originally abolished by Franz Joseph when he moved here with his large court. Beyond the castle, the train station is also worth visiting, which contains a recently renovated royal waiting room that is unique in the world. The Lazar Equestrian Park, owned by the Lazar brothers, horse carriage driving world champions, is located in the heart of the Domony Valley, not far from Gödöllő. Hungary is a genuinely equestrian nation. Visitors can take part in traditional programs and enjoy delicious traditional dishes in one of the 3 csárdas, which are unique folkloristic restaurants with gypsy music. The equestrian park can accommodate events up to 1,000 participants, and the several hectares offer a popular site for organizers of outdoor team building programs. The park also contains a small zoo with indigenous Hungarian species such as the herding dog Puli and the Mangalica pig, known for its healthy meat and adorable hairy face. Etyek, known for its wine cellars and often called the vineyard of the capital, is a little over half an hour's drive from Budapest in the picturesque surroundings, and for a gorgeous treat, look into the Etyek picnic, which is organized several times each year. Ideal for wine lovers, while its gastro promenade attracts visitors seeking culinary adventures. You may recognize Budapest from major future films. It's a popular destination for movies including The Martian, Red Sparrow, Picasso, Evita, Munich, The Borgias, and Spy. The Korda Studios, one of the largest film studios in Central Europe, are located just few kilometers from Budapest. Visitors can take part in a tour of the studios, admire one of the world's largest sets showing the New York street scene, and learn about modern methods of international and Hungarian filmmaking. The production of visitors' private films is popular amongst groups, while those seeking more excitement can participate in breathtaking stunt shows. Budapest and the areas surrounding the capital are one of Hungary's most exciting destinations for finding countless experiences and discoveries, rich opportunities for leisure and recharging. Soon you can discover the unmatched diversity of the region in person, but until then I hope I managed to present all aspects of its beauty in sufficient detail and color so you can confidently recommend it to your customers. Goodbye!